This is a Headgum podcast.
I don't love that Jack Nicholson is behind.
Yeah, sure. Now it's gonna be then. Next time.
No,
next
time after in the future.
Yeah.
Or
in
you're
the future.
the future.
In the future.
You want to read?
I just was noticing we had 2 podcasts yesterday. I was like, oh, everyone
Is focusing
I don't
on
really
that.
want to look at that.
Drawing attention.
Yeah.
My stepfather got it for me as my ex-stepfather got it for me as like a crazy
Okay. It took me a second to understand what that meant.
Yeah.
ex-stepfather.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, there's no
your
good
mom's
name.
ex-husband.
Yes.
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 It took me a minute.
No, please.
And no longer in contact.
No, in contact.
Sometimes.
Yeah. We used my stepfather for like 18 years.
Oh, then there should be check-ins.
Yeah, there's check-ins, but there's more distance the older we get.
Yeah, of course. And I'm
Yeah.
sure at some point you said, "You're not my real dad."
You know what I said? It was a big
Weekly.
fight. I said the big fight we had when I was 15. I said, "You're just mad because my dad fucked your wife before you
And then he smacked your face.
did." No, that's when I called his bluff. There was no smacking.
Oh.
There was no smacking because if he hit me, my dad would have murdered him.
Okay, fair.
But so he got me this Jack Nicholson. It was one of these like, hey, you are an actor. I saw this movie once, so I got a signed Jack Nicholson. Like, there's no connection to that movie for me
At all.
at all.
Do you think it's really signed? We should get it appraised.
You should get it appraised.
We should have someone look at it.
I want you
and
to
see
take
if
it to
it's real.
Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah, just to see if it's real. Because that would be really funny if it was not only what is it like not something you were that into,
Yeah.
but it's fake.
Or, hear me out, you know how like there's these professional people that wait outside
Yes.
of
Oh, yeah.
of like SNL or the Today Show so
Yeah.
that you can get certain things autographed and then they sell them online? Perhaps during Jack Nicholson's prime, this was also happening.
But when was he? He seems like the kind of guy who never
Signs
signed
a
an
thing.
autograph.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
you
fair.
can't get to him either. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
no.
Yeah.
Like, when was he out and about doing that?
You ever see those Broadway shows where after there'll be all these like young kids getting signatures, and then there's some like old bald guy with like
Yep.
Yeah.
with like
Yep.
yeah, you want
Yeah.
to sign it? You're like, you don't
Yep.
want Leah
No.
Michelle's signature.
Yeah.
What are you
No.
talking about?
Yeah.
Are we recording?
Yeah,
or
we're
just
recording.
going. Okay, great.
It's
I love
kind of-
that. I love that.
Cody, we met before once. You don't remember. Let me tell you.
Was I sober?
Well, Fire Island, so probably not.
No. Okay.
And it was at a pool party. I was there with my friend Jay Jordan.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, we love Jay.
And I saw you, and I was there with my girlfriend. She was
Okay.
one of 2 women at this pool party.
Okay.
And I
Is this
said
this year or before?
before the first Fire Island trip, and I said I saw you. We hugged.
Okay.
And then I said, such a big fan. And I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like I saw the light leave your eyes, and it was like, the fan. Now I'm in a way where we were at a party, and I was just like, I shouldn't have said I was a fan. I should have just been chill and just been like,
there's nothing wrong with that. I receive all of that. It's just it's contextual where it's like, here I am in a place where you're wanting to release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin, and then what you do when saying, hey, I'm a fan, it just takes me into workplace mind.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I can't feel the rain on my skin for the next few minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta come back to
I was like, you idiot, you just should.
No, you did great, sweetie. You did great. Was this year or last year?
It was last year.
Last year. Okay.
You had a matching. You had a yellow, like a yellow Speedo, and then something else yellow too. It was like it was an outfit.
Okay. Great.
And I felt a fool.
You shouldn't have.
Has that changed how you talk to other people?
Did you learn from this, Tiffany?
Do you prevent yourself from saying you're a fan?
I think it was that we hugged first. And that's when
And
I should
I'm
have been
a
like,
hugger.
oh, we don't need to talk about. Well, everyone on Fire Island, it's definitely it's a hug. It's a hug. Hello, stranger place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I should have gone from there and been like, okay, cool. We don't need to bring up work.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know.
Yeah.
Here we are. 2 years
Here we
later.
are, 2 years later.
On your casting couch.
But I am a big fan.
Great. Wonderful.
This is the downside.
Wait, where's your apartment?
You're listening to The Downside
The Downside.
with Gianmarco Soresi.
What's that smoothie? What's on top of it? What's floating on top?
Some little seed things.
It's a floater.
Some whatever seeds they put on smoothies.
Is that blueberry or is that acai?
I think it's a crazy question.
I think it's a blueberry smoothie.
Okay.
The acai, is there a fruit that you can buy as an acai?
So, as someone who's been to Brazil many times, yes, it's like kind of looks like a blueberry or a grape in a tree, and then they grind it down. So it's a fruit. It's a fruit.
But why don't they sell it as acai everywhere?
I don't. Well, it's not part of our monoculture here, but Brazil for sure. And then you have to just add a bunch of sugar to it. So it's not like it's not good unless you add the sugar.
I see.
Got it.
Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can.
These acai bowls, are they
Acai
healthy?
bowls.
They're not.
They're just full of sugar, right?
That's my whole thing. Is like, I think that acai bowls are such a scam as a wellness product or like as a healthy meal.
Yeah.
Is it a sweet treat? Absolutely, and I fucking love it. Is it something healthy? No, bitch.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all. Because it's just a bunch of sugar, and then you might put peanut butter in there, and then it's just like, it's not that great.
Tricked.
You got tricked.
Cody, I believe you are our second guest who used to perform at the Box.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Our first being Frankie Grande.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did Frankie do there? Was he an MC?
What did Frankie do there?
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago because it was after he was sober. I know that.
Oh,
we talked
really?
about like being at the Box and being sober. And I did a play.
Wait, no. Because I think I specifically remember when I worked there, and this was over 11 years ago, people being friends with him.
I'm sure Frankie had multiple eras.
He did a show with Frankie. So he's
I'm sure he had times before sobriety there and post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Legends.
believe that.
Yeah.
Completely sober?
Yeah.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
a
then
place you don't want to be sober.
I hear you. Well, I did.
I've never been, but
Even when I was
We're
working,
gonna
I was
go.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was your act? What'd you do?
Oh no! So I wasn't in the show.
Oh.
No, I worked in front of the house. All I had to do was literally like make sure that girls' tits were not on pictures. So like anytime someone put out a phone, I'd have to grab the phone and be like, "No, sir, no, ma'am, not now."
So you're
Put
just
your phone
looking
down."
for tits.
I was looking for tits.
Wait, when they bring their tits out?
Yeah, because like the dancers, the girls have their tits out in like one number of the show. So I had to protect women.
Good for you.
Thank you so much.
And you so you'd grab the phone?
Politely, I guess.
Did anyone put up a fight and say, "Hey, what the fuck"?
No. They would like shrink in shame because they knew they got caught.
Yeah, if you're calling someone a pervert, they're gonna.
I think there was also pictures that said like before the show went on, they'd be like, "Put your fucking phones away,"
Sure.
Yeah.
What was
it's like a Broadway show, when the what are those people called? Usher. Thank you so much. Nancy comes down the aisle, I'll be like, "Sir, put your phone away."
Were you dressed though for the Box though?
Yeah, like a shirt and a vest and a pant, I guess. I can't remember.
So the number happens. You just have to stand to the side, being like Hawkeyes. Looking
Yeah.
around.
That was a long time ago, but yeah, I did work at the Box for a small stint of my life, and that's how I got to Peloton.
What's the craziest act you saw there?
Oh goodness! I mean, do you remember? Have you been?
I did once. It was so late. My God.
Well, Miss Rose, who's a trans performer who has tits and a penis, would pee on people. She'd also stick things up her butt in front of people.
I think I saw Miss
like
Rose.
bottles.
So this one time I saw, I assumed they tried to fist themselves.
Yeah, that too.
But so it didn't. First one,
It didn't take.
Didn't take. And I thought it was.
Part of the act.
Like part of the act. Like one, shook wrist out. Two, and then third, you're like and then it was like not tonight. But I got a lot in there, and then that was the end.
And that's enough. And that's
to
enough.
be frank, it was impressive. I've told the story 50,000 times.
Yeah.
So it was worth it.
Okay.
When you say pee, like just right on the front row, one person in particular.
I think someone told me that it was like kind of fake. Like I think maybe there was like a contraption that like I don't know. But I remember peeing of some sort. I think like maybe that's against New York health code. I don't know.
Probably.
That would make sense.
That would make sense.
But I saw a woman make a martini, if you're going to call it that, inside herself.
Oh,
Or like just had a glass.
shaken or stirred?
I think she did both.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And if you're there, you're drinking, taking a
Yeah.
sip.
What do you mean? From the martini. Oh, I was like, yeah, I'll have a drink while I'm there.
Maybe that's how you broke sobriety.
I do like my martinis extra dirty.
Yeah.
And just to clear the record, I hope that didn't sound misogynistic. Okay.
Oh, no.
I think we're so deep in the
think we're-
weeds.
Yeah, we're
figuring
good.
out
Yeah.
what's misogynistic,
And
we're too
everything.
deep.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I think it would be dirty if a man.
Yeah, absolutely.
martini
In their body as well.
and put it
Dirtier,
out.
actually.
Yeah.
That's
extra dirty.
That's extra dirty.
yeah. That's a chocolate martini. That's
Oh, no.
too gross.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Gianmarco.
Well, we said
Listen,
Espresso.
I love
Espresso martini.
espresso martini. What is the thing that RuPaul does? The anal coffee.
Oh, is that true?
What's
a
that?
coffee enema.
That's what Natalie
coffee
Paladino does
enema.
that too, doesn't she?
And so
I don't know if RuPaul actually does it, but it was a whole bit on Drag Race how like she would do a coffee enema, and then I remember like I'm addicted to weird things, and there was like this couple in the Midwest that was like doing coffee enemas like multiple times a day.
Oh.
it makes sense. You get caffeinated.
It's definitely.
If I did enemas, I definitely would say, well, why not add some coffee?
It's giving like cocaine addiction.
Yeah.
You know? It's but like up your ass and with coffee. It's like legal cocaine addiction. Cuz it's like a booty bump at this, you know what I'm saying? Like I think the whole point in putting the coffee up there is cuz it's bypassing some of the filters and going directly into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I've never done cocaine.
Okay.
I did K at Fire Island.
There you
for
go.
the first time.
Wow.
Mine wasn't necessarily a commentary on drugs and if I have done or have not have done them.
We don't have to go around the room saying what we've done.
I was just saying that's what it's giving.
But that's what they say that it's more direct, because I know the thing with tampons with like vodka.
Yes.
Oh, which that sounds.
That was a dangerous trend.
You never heard of that?
Now that you're saying it, I do remember. But
When
that
people
doesn't
do cocaine,
seem
you know how
safe.
they brush their teeth? Do they ever pop a finger in the ass too? Just
Of course,
Sure.
yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
that movie?
I believe the girls call it boofing,
Boofing.
where they put drugs in their butt.
And remember, Leonardo DiCaprio was sniffing cocaine out of a girl's butt at the beginning of Wolf of Wall Street.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
but that's not boofing. That's just a different surface area.
That's a different surface area.
Oh, it was a crack at least, you know.
Yeah, it was a crack.
Maybe it started,
And it might have been crack that he was smoking, and that he was
very
sniffing.
possibly. Okay, so you didn't perform at the box, but you
Okay.
Wow, we made it back. Thank you for staying on task because I had no idea where we were
we're
at all.
We're on the boofing part of the. Ty, can you look up boofing for us, please?
Definitely. Do the images.
But you did dance.
Yeah. I was a professional dancer.
Where did you? When did you start dancing? As a kid?
I didn't start. No, actually, I didn't start taking dance classes until I was 18. I came to New York when I was 19 to do Broadway Dance Center internship.
Yeah, hold on.
And
Hold
is
on.
it-
What
You're-
is boofing
and
is it dangerous? Yes, it's dangerous.
It looks like
you're
that
putting
guy
drugs in
is
your body.
bleeding from the butthole.
You're putting illegal,
that?
illicit substances in your body.
What is
Oh
that
my
stock
god!
image?
I remember I did that print
Yeah,
campaign.
I was gonna say.
I was like, why do you keep having me scratch my ass? What does it say, Ty?
Hold on, I can't read it very clearly. Let's see. I'm gonna have to slide this.
Why does it? What exactly is boofing? But then you're giving me the insertion of intoxicating substances ranging from cocaine to alcohol into the anus. Method of substance.
Fingertip at a time, getting drunk.
Booty bumps,
Take forever.
plugging. Chugging. Okay.
What's so
Well,
crazy
all
about
right.
is the alcohol thing is that it's so easy to take shots. It's so easy. Like, how much quicker do you need that?
Maybe you
to
don't like the
happen?
taste.
I guess
That's
so,
fair.
yeah.
I've never liked scotch.
That's
All the
fair.
guys get
The
scotch. I'm like,
taste.
all right, wait a second.
But like, you're at the party, you have to like, then find it. Yeah, no,
Gotta find a friend.
no.
They have a tab for why people do it.
Okay.
Okay, what
If
does it
we,
tell?
if we want to,
Oh,
I can't
tell
read
me.
this very clearly. You guys are straight on.
Something's telling me.
Right, can you read it? My glasses aren't on.
Alcohol.
Why people do it? People want to be high or drunk.
Alcohol can be. I can't read it either.
What the fuck?
Promoted by harm reduction.
No, Ty. That okay.
Just zoom in a little. Can you zoom?
Oh, to avoid the nasal damage that comes with
Oh,
snorting
it makes sense with
things.
cocaine. I just think with alcohol.
There you go. Could you boof a line?
I'm
sure people have.
I'm sure.
Okay,
People try a lot of
trying to-
different things.
that makes sense. Because my girlfriend she didn't like how the taste on the back of the throat.
Okay.
And I'll be like,
Okay,
well, honey,
now I got a solution for you.
yeah.
Seems a little bit more complicated, but, you know.
Start dancing at 18. That feels late. You're competing.
There we go.
With people who were like dancing as
Yeah, of course. But I was never like a great technical dancer. I was more so like what you see like in a video, like backup dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I danced for Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Broadway Dance Center. When you started that, what kind of program? How intense?
It was an internship. So like I literally like came here the summer after my freshman year and like spent 2 months just taking a bunch of classes. There was also like a work study component to it, which you were supposed to do every week, but I had gotten an opportunity where I could get all my hours in the first like week or two. So I did that, and then I got a part-time job while I was here because I was broke as fuck
Yeah.
at a lampshade store.
A lampshade store.
Oriental Lampshade Company.
Do they help you with housing, or you to do housing?
No, I had to
yourself?
find my housing.
Yeah.
And I lived like with some abuela on like 135th.
Yeah.
With no door. It was just like a curtain.
No door to your room.
No door.
God.
A curtain. She hated
That
me
my
too.
first New York City apartment was a living room with a curtain.
Yeah.
How'd you find her? A Craigslist?
No, I don't think I knew about Craigslist at that time. Surprisingly, there was something. It was like, I don't know, a Google search. I don't know. I found it, and it was like through a agency or.
And she didn't like you.
Well, I was 19, so like I didn't have my ethics around keeping a clean home at that age. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was like a mess and like not cleaning up after myself. So like fair enough, you know.
Cheap rent?
It was like, I think at that point it was like probably $600 or $700. Yeah, so cheap
For a
enough.
curtain.
For a
That's
curtain
New
in a
York.
room.
Hey, we should start renting this out.
Honestly,
Yeah, sure.
a little Airbnb out here. You know, is this pull out?
We'll get it. We'll get one. We'll be able to swing it once we get
As you
this place
should.
out. And because I've been to Broadway Dance Center, it was always so packed.
Yeah.
It was so packed, and as a tall guy, they always put me in the back,
Yeah,
and I felt like
you can see.
I felt too far away. And were you doing?
Are you a dancer?
I was a musical
mover.
theater kid.
A mover.
Yeah, but
He took pop.
Poppin',
When I
poppin'
met
and
him,
lockin'.
he was taking a weekly pop class.
Oh.
Pop and lock.
Are you sure it was like pop and lock? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
I started in high school. My sister's like a real dancer.
Okay.
Toured with Carol G for the last.
Oh,
year or
wow.
so. And
By the way, I didn't really, I know Carol G, but I didn't know that she was as big as she is.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured this out when she did like a stadium show in Jersey. I said, she has that much of a pool that she can fill a stadium.
yeah,
So good for her.
my sister went all over the world with these stadium shows. It's nuts.
Crazy.
It's a different world.
It
I mean,
is.
unless you speak Spanish. Like I remember when Christina Aguilera like went Spanish for a beat.
She's done it a few times.
Yeah. And it was just like you're like, what? And now you look as an adult, I'm like, oh my God, she's a genius. If I could speak
yeah.
Spanish, woo, I'd be torn.
But I don't feel like it ever clicked for Christina. Mm-hmm. Like when she tried to cross over into like Latin music, it didn't. I don't know if it necessarily worked for her.
Was there one song that like was popular here too? I just remember having her she had tight
That's in
braids.
Spanish?
You're thinking
Yeah.
of Shakira, maybe?
No, I'm not thinking
Dirty?
of Shakira.
But that's not in Spanish.
No, I know.
She did
I
her
know.
entire first album in Spanish as well.
Oh.
I believe so.
Just to like try and get some extra sales, or yeah.
No, because I mean, but you
Yeah.
think about it. When Christina Aguilera came out, this was like also at the height of like Latin crossover. So you had Ricky Martin, like
Shakira.
all these big Jennifer Lopez. Like there was like that. So
it.
she was trying to capitalize on that, and I think then she later did it when her career wasn't that great, and she was trying to rebrand. I'm not a big Christina fan. I appreciate the
her
talent.
voice is
No, I appreciate the
astounding.
talent, and I love her for it. But it's just like it doesn't resonate with me.
Do you think she could be if someone would just say it's one of those voices that's so good? You're like, if you
so
just
funny that
chilled
you're
out
so-
the riffing, if you just
Well,
if you
that's what I'm
just
saying. But
killed
doesn't
it-
she get a little annoying?
Yes,
It's
yes.
It's like, Mama, we know you're good. Like, enough.
yeah.
A little bit more control. You don't have to do all these riffs.
I was just of the prime age. First of all, You're looking like you're surprised that I have thoughts on Christina Aguilera. I was
I
in.
didn't know they were
in
this
the
strong.
pocket when it was like, is it Christina or Britney? And
It's
that was
Britney.
like the two. Yes. But I remember, I think Genie in a Bottle, they did the making of the music video. MTV was such a, and there's one point where Christina Aguilera, she had a yellow bra on.
Oh, okay.
Same yellow as your Speedo.
I was just gonna say.
And there was just one clip where she was like, "Oh, my yellow bra," and I remember as a kid, I was like,
Yeah. You're like, yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I have so many things. Does someone do you ever
And
run
just
into
a
one
clarifying question here: what's everyone's sexual preferences in the room?
Oh, we're both straight.
Straight.
Okay, just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. It's
I wanted to make sure.
straight people can have thoughts on Christina Aguilera.
Because you took me on a wild journey here
Through Fire Island.
the Fire Island. And I almost asked. Boofing.
Boofing.
Oh
But we
shit.
didn't know anything about boofing.
Fire Island, the box.
Oh gosh, the box. Yeah, we did.
Christina Aguilera.
my God, what did I do?
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
I'm breaking things.
All good.
Because also it's like you and I literally when we were starting the conversation, that's how you started things. You were like my girlfriend, and so I was like girlfriend or like
Oh,
girlfriend.
yeah. That's
You know?
That's not the first time someone on one of these.
That's not how I
couches-
view women either. This or this. There's all sorts of in between.
So was it your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Real.
Real. Real.
Noted.
that was probably my attempt to be like to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'll be more clear. I'll say my
Sexual partner.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Don't use the word partner though.
Oh no, sorry.
That's for us.
It is.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, a little bit. Let us fucking have it.
I
Can
think
I
it is.
say-
Weird. I think it is weird when straight people do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Let us have it.
Let me push back.
Why can't you say girlfriend, boyfriend,
Can I-
fiance,
Oh.
husband, wife?
Exactly. Thank you for pointing out the exact problem with it. Because
He wants something
at some
between
point you have a girlfriend, and the girlfriend
fiance.
goes, I don't want to be called a girlfriend. I'm a grown-ass woman. We've been together for 6 years. And you go, fuck, I need another word. I need
This is
another
just you
word.
avoiding trying to propose to somebody.
No, not avoiding. Not avoiding.
Long-standing lover.
Long-standing lover? LSL?
Sure,
My
sure.
LSL?
But
So as
no,
an-
I get it.
And but now she doesn't like partner either. But partner was my we have matured from boyfriend, girlfriend.
It
to
is true.
partners.
Yeah, I would agree. I had a 6-year relationship, and I would call him my partner at the later parts of our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree.
But do you feel, is partner for you?
But I think also partner is more tied into the era when gay people couldn't get married.
Yeah.
So fortunately, we can and still can get married. So I if I were to marry someone, I wouldn't say my partner. I would say my husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
It is.
And now we get partner for the in-between
sure.
of boyfriend, girlfriend. Boyfriend, girlfriend is it's clearly from an era where once you became an adult, you were married.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to say boyfriend, girlfriend when you're my dad's girlfriend. I mean, it does
Well,
make sense.
that
given their
implies
age,
that there has been a divorce.
well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This isn't the first,
Gianmarco, what's wrong?
I haven't figured out a gift for my dad.
Oh,
Holidays coming up, and I just don't know. I don't really, honestly, I don't know anything about him. So I'm like, what will he like?
gift giving for cold, distant parents can be so difficult. Have you ever heard of Aura Frames?
No, what's that?
If you're a last minute shopper like me, you know the feeling. Shelves are empty. Ideas, they're running low. Aura Frames is the solution with a
Russell,
gift
you're talking
that
so unusually.
feels
Like
personal.
it really felt
This is-
like
No, this is how I talk now because I'm a fan of Aura Frames. Okay? All you
Russell,
have
I
to
gotta
do-
get this gift. Tell me, please. What is it?
Okay, Aura Frames, you can upload unlimited photos and video. You just download the Aura app and connect to Wi-Fi. Then preload photos before it even ships. So for a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver mat frames, named number 1 by Wirecutter by using promo code DOWNSIDE at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code DOWNSIDE. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast, Debbie Downsiders. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Countdown is on. Holiday shopping season is officially here. And Uncommon Goods takes the stress out of gifting with thousands of unique, high-quality finds you won't see anywhere else. Here's what I like about Uncommon Goods. You can find a gift that tricks someone into thinking you put thought into it.
Gianmarco and I exchanged gifts for with Uncommon Goods, and it was a lovely experience. I now have a little frog phone holder where I can play my music and it amplifies the sound. Now, did I know I needed that gift? I didn't, but now that I have it, I love it. Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, from moms and dads to kids and teens, book lovers, history buffs, diehard football fans, foodies, mixologists, co-hosts, avid gardeners like Gianmarco, and you'll find thousands of new gift ideas that you won't find anywhere else.
So don't wait. Cross those names off your list before the rush. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/downside. That's uncommongoods.com/downside for 15% off. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. Do you ever run into a pop star and like Sabrina Carpenter goes, "Oh, you didn't like the last album. You didn't have to say it 10 times on the Peloton"?
Wow, you did your research.
I mean, I did
your
my
research.
Peloton.
I unfortunately didn't love Sabrina Carpenter's latest album.
But do they ever see you and go like,
No, which is surprising. Like, no, I've never ran into somebody that I've talked shit about.
Are they, you know how with radio, what do they call it when they try to go to the radio and they're like, hey, can you play this single? Do they reach out and go, hey, Peloton, we have this new song coming out. We'd love if we...
No, honestly, no. I think that there has been a time that has happened and it just felt really forced.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I remember there was one time, I don't know, there was like, I think it was like, because we have partnerships with music labels. So I think the music label was like, can you plug this artist or this song? And like having to like cue it up like that just feels inauthentic. I'd rather just play the song and then like if you like it, you like it, you don't.
Yeah.
But no, we don't have like, I don't have like a quota to meet of certain artists that I have to play.
Can I pitch a musical theater class?
There are musical theater classes on Peloton.
There are?
What are they like?
Cycling ones, tread ones, rowing.
Do you do any musical theater ones?
Fuck no. Sorry, babe.
I'm usually looking at your upcoming episodes.
It's not for me. I don't want to work out to a musical theater number. Do you know what I'm saying?
What would it be?
Legally Blonde, Bat Boy.
No.
I got it.
There's even been Wicked classes. I believe there's been Wicked, the Broadway soundtrack class, and then there was a Wicked, I think,
the
movie class.
Oh wow.
So you can get your fill, just not for me. I don't want to work out to that. I don't want to work out to Broadway music. And this is someone who I know the Wicked soundtrack.
It's also like tempo-wise, things
You don't have
changing.
to do for good in the class.
I'm just saying that there's going to be more shifts in tempos of musical theater thing. We're going to slow down. It just feels like
there's not consistency.
Yeah.
And there's not like pattern in it. There is, but there's a little bit. You're correct.
Yeah.
Plus, I want to fucking beat. Like, I want to girl out and have pop music. I don't want to work out to Broadway.
There's gonna be
That's a no
speaking
for
parts.
me.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
no, you can go. Like it'll be like weird.
Oh, I
like,
love it.
Then the
so
music
much.
drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then something tells
he's gonna
me
have to fight over speaking over lines.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be weird. You know.
Or you could play a part and like throw in a line.
No.
But it kind of reminds me of when we put music into our classes, like think of like 2000s music when like there was a single version, but then there was probably an album version, and the album version has like a 45-minute interlude at the end of it that you didn't know about, that you forgot because I didn't listen to the full song. I was oh, I just want to play this. Like, let me put it in there. And then it's like 45 minutes of people, 45 seconds of people talking. And so I have to be like, fuck, I fucked up. So I have to like talk over it.
Or there was a time when like Prince did this where there would just be like orgasm. You ever listen to some of those Prince songs? He's just like,
Yeah, like
it's just
stuff like
it's
that.
just like 5 minutes of orgasming, and you're like, that was a big. There was a certain time in the 80s where
Yes.
that was really big, and it was just like, here goes this interlude for 4 minutes, just like,
or like a 2000s hip hop
Yeah, it's just
interlude where
yeah,
they're like dropping F slurs and the N word, and it's just okay, yeah.
You gotta be careful.
And those are mostly the ones that get me is the 2000s hip hop where they have like some sort of very inappropriate.
Yeah.
And I love inappropriate things, but not. It has to have context.
Yeah. What are your favorite go-tos for music? Like if you had to pick a top 5.
I'm a pop girl. Like I like the pop girls. I also like house and EDM, I guess.
And Britney's number one for you.
Britney's number one. Legacy artist. She's not at the top of her game anymore.
Yeah. Is it? You ever see her live?
3 or 4 times. I saw the Vegas residency. I saw the Circus tour twice. I saw Femme Fatale. I saw the Baby one more time. I've seen her 5 times.
Yeah, I think I saw Baby one more time. This was the schoolgirl.
Yeah,
I
like
saw
her
that. I was
first
so
tour.
young.
Her first tour.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Oh, so we're the same age. I'm 38.
Yeah. So it was. All I remember is my mom knew someone working on the show, and that we were going to try to meet Britney Spears, and my mom, we couldn't, and my mom was like, "Oh, my friend says she's a real bitch," and I look back on it, and I'm like, "She's a bitch because she didn't want to meet me,
No,
because she didn't want to after
that
the
friend
sold-out show
that
meet
friend
me
probably
for,
didn't
like,
really
a
have
hang."
access to her.
Yeah, it's just, but that's how it how it happens. That Britney needed to go get some rest.
Yeah.
Didn't want to hang out with.
she was 16. she had schoolwork to do.
That friend worked at concessions at the
You
stadium.
tried to impede Britney Spears from getting her GED.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those other tours, was she like on her game, like for all of them, or were there any you're like, oh, she's tired? She was incredible.
Circus was after all the stuff, the shaving the head, the breakdown, all that sort of stuff. And when I go back and look at videos of Circus, I was like, actually, we were being fed, and it was good. It just wasn't exactly how we remembered her in her prime, but it was a great tour.
Yeah.
The Femme Fatale tour, that was a little off her game, and then. So I went to go see the Vegas show, and I knew a friend of mine was dancing in the show, and he was like, it's kind of like a coin toss if it's going to be a great show or an okay show.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 things that would make it a good show were if Sam, her ex-boyfriend husband, was in the audience, and if her hair was up.
Oh.
It's probably because she didn't she was just like in the mood to dance or something like that.
Yeah.
So I went to the show, and I was on this.
She knew this? Did she know this, or they all knew?
The dancers knew. They just know. They have they
Have you
know.
ever seen a good blowjob and a bad blowjob?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let me get my hair up.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting to work.
We're getting to work today.
We're getting to work. Because if you got your hair down and you're giving a blowjob,
Just like, well, we're going to move on quickly from
there's going to be more delicacy. Like you're going to be going at a slower rate, and you're like, don't come on my hair.
Yeah.
Girls just got it blown out
Yeah.
before she blows you out. You know what I'm saying?
Before the boofing.
Before the boofing. So
did
when
you
I
go
went to-
and you were like, oh,
I was on the floor, and I looked to my left, and the husband showed up.
Okay.
So he was in the audience.
Great.
And then work bitch starts, the curtain comes up, and Britney's hair was up. And I said, it's going to be a good night. And it truly was.
Wow.
And she was incredible.
I think I'm a Britney fan.
Okay.
It is crazy seeing how good her dancing was. There's that one where she does like a single shot for I forget which music video, but it's astounding.
Yeah.
And then I see her dance now, and it doesn't feel like
Well,
it's
now
the
that's not
same-
fair. She's like like in her 40s. Like,
Sure.
Yeah.
What's you think she'll ever make music again? Or you
no,
think
I don't want her to.
We're done.
I don't want her to.
Yeah.
I don't want her to.
Yeah.
I unless she like really is excited about it, but like I just want her to like be happy, eat Cheetos, enjoy a Frappuccino, and call it a night.
Sure.
You know?
It's a stressful dynamic to be a fan of Britney. You see a video posted and you go, you can't you'd be lying if you didn't say, oh, I'm nervous. Those knives.
He was always against her getting free.
That's not true. That's not true at all. He's
So you're
joking.
anti-women.
I'm just kidding.
So you're anti-women.
No, I'm pro the sister.
Okay.
Jamie Lynn.
No.
I know.
Evil
I know.
reincarnated.
Well, I don't know what happened with the sister.
Oh, they have. I mean, it's
a lot
bad.
of beef.
Oh.
Because she was in on the conservatorship with the dad. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the hardest part for everybody is like, much like Whitney Houston, everyone around her was like using her. Do you know, like money and like everybody wants their cut.
Yeah.
And so that's the sad part.
Do you look at like her Kevin Federline? Is that his name?
Ex-husband, yeah.
Yeah. He's just garbage.
Trash.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is because he just released a book and it flopped, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is like, sir, you were receiving years of alimony, years of child support. You could have put that into an S&P index fund, and you could be having money right now. Where'd all that money go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're having to release a book once the alimony and child support has run out? I think not.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's just a degree where it's like, yeah, if you're in a conservatorship for that long, it's like coming out of it, it's got to be a fucking shell shock.
Yeah.
I mean, your kids have only like been with their dad for a majority, getting fed his version. I have divorced parents, and it's like I can't imagine if only my dad was able. I wasn't even spending time with my mom for a couple years or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's got to be rough.
Or supervised visits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Did she get married and then, or she was dating someone?
Well, she married Kevin. She also married that boy Jason in Vegas, but that got annulled. And then she married Sam, like Sam Asghari, who was on Traders or whatever. Do you remember? And then they got divorced. So I think she's only been married twice. 3 times, but
Sure. We count the annulment.
we do.
No.
Okay, legally no.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I was gonna say with Christina Aguilera, it is crazy because whatever she's had done most recently, it was like she looked like she was in her 20s again.
She's been touched by an angel. Let's just be honest.
Whenever I see bad plastic surgery, I go, "Were you going cheap?" That way, what she did was good.
Hers is good.
Hers is good.
I love good plastic surgery.
But when I see bad, I go, "Is that their fault? They were overly ambitious? Did they not go expensive enough?"
My question is, do you know it's like, is it possible that sometimes it's good initially and then it's bad? It
I think
quickly?
I think most plastic surgery is the opposite. I think at the beginning it can be bad and turn into good.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen good turn into bad. Mm-hmm. But I've seen bad stay bad.
Yeah.
This is why I'm just like, don't fuck with the face.
Yeah.
Especially if you got it.
Well, and it seems like big swings because you see those pictures of like Kris Jenner and then
She
being
does look
like,
good,
and
though.
then
I mean,
and then
it's
that's
not
good.
No, I know,
It's
but I'm saying
wild.
it's a big like whatever feels like I was a big like risk.
Yeah.
Like,
but she's also she's old, so she like went for a big. When people do it in like their 30s,
Yeah.
or 40s, you want to be like, maybe.
Well, my friend is a plastic surgeon, and he said actually doing a facelift in like your 40s is better than doing it in your 60s because you're going to heal better.
Oh,
The healing process is much smoother.
but does that something just to tell people so they spend money on?
Possibly, yeah.
it's better if you hire me now.
More.
It's better now.
I would agree with that.
But that makes sense about the healing.
Yeah, I just think it depends on what you do. Honestly, like I
Would
feel.
you ever get a facelift?
Probably not, but I'm saying that I'm saying it depends on what your job is, and I feel like sometimes it's just hard in the entertainment thing if we rely on your face to
Exactly.
be overly expressive.
Yeah.
and then you have to come and host SNL, and it's like, what happened to that face?
Also,
Do you know
I
what
just
mean?
wouldn't want people. I would be in my head about people thinking in their head, what's different? What's changed? Did he get plastic surgery? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just.
Also, all this to say, no shaming of plastic.
No,
surgery.
no, no,
People
no,
get
no.
mad about that.
No.
We're just
But
saying.
we gotta
I'm
be
saying
able to
we have to
talk
talk about
My
the
thing is-
reality of watching a show set in the 1800s.
Yeah.
and with like a cast of people who've all had plastic surgery. It takes me out of it.
It does.
It takes me out as a storyteller. I'm like, I don't believe this story. So that's a reality.
Yeah.
It's just you got to live with the consequences of your actions here. It's like the substance,
Yeah.
It's like the substance. It's also, as we learned from a young age through the movie Little Mermaid, nothing comes for free. Every potion, every spell
That's
has
true.
its cost.
Little Mermaid
So you
teaches
might
that.
be getting some beautiful legs, but you're going to be giving up that voice, sweetie. Okay?
That would be
And
a
you're
fun.
going to be getting it to a drag queen.
You're going to be giving it to a drag queen. Oh, I do love an Ursula drag queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I want to. So it's Broadway Dance Center.
Oh my God! Back to Broadway.
No, because I
Dance
want to hear
Center.
about your dance. Because so you basically are there for a year. You're learning.
No, just 2 months. But then
2
when
months.
I
Were you
but then
good? You would
I was
naturally
getting
take it
better.
to-
I
Yeah.
booked some work. I mean, damn!
But
Can I
that's-
see your IMBD?
No, that's why I'm so.
How many Broadway
amazed.
shows have you done?
You did Broadway?
No.
Oh.
I did audition for a few, but it was at the end of my dance career that my agent would start sending me to Broadway shows, and I would be like, I don't have 8 bars, or was it 8 bars?
16, 8.
16.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have that prepared. I
What
don't know
would
how
you
to
do?
sing. I don't know. Sing Happy Birthday and like on a hope and a prayer that I was a good enough dancer.
Wow.
That they'd be like, he's booked,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which does happen, but not for
Were
me.
you an athlete though? Like, were you coordinated?
I've always had good hand-eye coordination from playing lots of video games. You
2
know,
months of dance is crazy. You understand?
no, I
did
was
years
like
and
in
sucked.
show choir growing
Okay.
up, and I did the musical. Like I did my musicals in high school, so like I
What
was in
musicals?
it.
Tell me.
Okay, let's see. We did Joseph. We did Footloose. We
great
did
spin songs in that.
Grease. We did Pirates of Penzance. We
Very
did
classical, very
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Wow.
We did Fame.
Wow.
And get this. I'm so glad it didn't happen. There's a black character in Fame that's like from the streets, and
Yeah.
he's like being a dancer.
Yeah.
And I'm in North Carolina. Let's remember
Oh,
this.
God.
My theater teacher thought of,
Yep.
because she really wanted to cast me because I was a good dancer, as the black role. And I'm so grateful that that never panned out, because that would not be a good thing to look back on.
But was she just going to recast it as a white person? Or no, she's
Yeah.
just going to like, oh. Okay.
But you'd say the lines. You'd say the lines as
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who ended up playing it? Did they?
A black person.
Oh, that's not.
Oh,
I mean,
thank
that's.
God.
It gave it
Thank
to you
God.
over a black person.
thank
That's
God.
even worse than if there's no black person in school. Okay, you do what you got to do.
It's like that. Like there's like something on the internet. It's like the like such a like white high school does like In the Heights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There was a church that did Hamilton.
So many
Oh,
schools
no.
did King of I.
Oh, King of I, King and I,
King of I.
King
of I?
King of I.
Okay, so you had some movement. So you're dancing.
Yeah.
You got some talent. And then how do you get a job out of that? 2 months of Broadway. Like, did you start auditioning?
So I this was in college. So I would come on my summers. I would also come back and take dance classes for like a month at a time or something like that during the summer. So then I graduated college, moved up here in 2009, and then I continued to take class. I got an agent. They would put me out for auditions, and then I would start booking work.
What was your best genre? Were you doing hip hop or?
Yeah, like jazz funk stuff you would see in the hip hop. I wasn't great at musical theater, but like it's fine. Ballet is hard also. It's really hard.
Yeah.
dance.
I mean, listen, I was terrible, to be clear.
I could tell.
Okay, we can move on from the dance, I guess. No, I took an intermediate musical theater class at Broadway Dance Center. This is
Intermediate.
because you learn when you come from another city, you go, I'm not beginner. And then you go to New York and you go, I'm below beginner.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
The first.
And
Sorry.
I accidentally crossed the floor. There was some move with a leg and in the back, and I accidentally picked up a little girl and threw her across the room.
Oh my God.
And the teacher, very sweetly, after the class came up and was like, I think this class might be a little too advanced for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was brutal.
The first day I ever met Gianmarco, it was at a rehearsal for this off-Broadway show we were doing.
Okay.
And he joined the cast late.
Oh, okay.
Well, someone else dropped
Direct
out.
Someone
booking.
dropped out.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
else dropped out.
Actors Access
Direct
video.
booking. I
And-
love it.
And so he joined like 3 rehearsals in. So we all didn't know him. And when he came to that third rehearsal, they were like, introduce yourself and like any kind of special skill you have or something. And
Awful assignment for the cast that's already been together.
and he did like a hip hop freestyle routine.
I did a poppin' and lockin'.
In a circle. I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember anyone else doing anything for the thing, so
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
made it
So I
made an
stood out.
impression on me.
I stood
did.
out.
I remember
did.
thinking, "Who the fuck is
And
this annoying guy?"
would both of you? How would you put in order what you are? Singer, actor, dancer.
Oh.
Comedian.
Okay,
Comedian, and that lets me be
That's
mediocre at
last.
everything.
and then mediocre
Singer, actor,
Comedian, actor. The problem is, like, I mean,
I would hope so.
In public, I gotta be more like, I'm a comedian and I can act and sing.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
can move.
Yeah.
Yeah, a mover. I see you as a mover.
In the grand scheme of things, compared to a lot of people.
Compared to a lot of other comedians, sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm Daniel Day-Lewis compared to
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the first? So what was the first thing you booked as a dancer?
Oh, do you know what it was? Was I danced and I made $600 for the Countess Luann from Real Housewives of New York during a Hamptons fundraiser. So I danced for the
For
Countess
one night?
Luann one night.
That's a good gig for
in
your
the
first
backyard. In the backyard of a Hamptons home.
Wow.
And it wasn't even like a really super
How
fancy
many other
Hamptons
dancers?
home. Me and one other person.
Oh, whoa.
Broadway choreographer Nick Kinkle, I think. Don't know. Wait, did he do it with me? I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it hard, or was it just like
No, it wasn't hard.
Luann?
Yeah, you know, it wasn't anything crazy.
But eventually, who are the people you danced for?
Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry.
How was that?
To the Victoria's Secret fashion show. It was great.
Oh.
I mean, it's so long ago now. I mean, this is over. Shit, like 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was great. It was so exciting and like
Just
amazing.
those auditions are brutal. My sister
They are.
has done these where
Yeah.
they're unpaid, they
Oh,
last
yeah.
forever. And then, like, I'll hear these stories where it's like, I think it was the Nicki Minaj one where she just showed up one day. It was like, I wanted new dancers. Like, they're just treated so
well, that's kind
badly.
of what that's where I exited stage right. Was I had just gotten my job at Peloton, but I was still auditioning and doing a few dance gigs.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine who's a choreographer called me in and was like, I have this gig for J-Lo, so come audition.
Yeah.
So I auditioned, got to the end, and then they're like, okay, we're going to Alvin Ailey because there's rehearsal. Like I get there, it's Alvin Ailey. J-Lo's there. She's eating an arugula and salmon salad.
Mm-hmm.
She's watching us. We had a full day of like rehearsal.
Yeah.
The day ends, and then the creative director, Frank Gatson, I will name him.
Oh.
Goes, all right, we'll see you tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, well, like, what's going on? Like, when are we getting contracts? All this sort of stuff. They're like, oh no, today was an audition. We're gonna audition again tomorrow. And I said, I'm out. I was like, I would love to dance for J-Lo. Like, that was a big dream, but I was like, I've got this new opportunity in the fitness space, and I'm gonna I'm not gonna jeopardize that to keep pursuing this gig that you're not like, I'm not sure if you're giving me a job or not.
Did it hurt so much because you really thought you had it for a second?
And I don't even know if it hurt me. It just was annoying because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here I am once again, just
Yeah.
like not feeling like a. I think as a dancer, sometimes you feel like a moving piece of furniture. Like you're just replaceable. Like it's just like people take for granted like what it is just because maybe there's so many dancers that like, you know, you can be replaced or something like that.
Yeah.
But that was my last straw. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
That is. It's so true with like, you as an actor or dancer or whatever, you're treated so poorly. And sometimes when you have something else on the side or some other thing that you're pursuing, it really gives you a clear indicator where you go like, you know what?
Yeah.
Life is better not dealing with this shit.
And you get annoyed with the performers that are allowing, like, that put up with it.
Well,
because you're like,
yeah.
you're making all of this worse for all of us because they're like, oh no, like let's like let them do, you know, and don't you have any dignity? Like there's a thing where you're like, I mean, we all put up with a lot, but I'm just saying it just sometimes you feel bad that you're like people just accept it and they don't even question it.
Yeah.
You'll see
Like
people
they'll
not even
accept the
question
shitty
it.
work conditions. They'll accept the like committal of it. Like, and they'll accept like shit pay. Like, you know, like that's going to bring everyone down. So
Yeah.
for dancers, there never was like a union or anything like SAG or AFTRA.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some.
Like
My
that.
sister talks about. There's some like organization that like makes suggestions of like how it should be done, but no
it's-
one.
like- follows it.
Nobody cares.
The-
That's
the-
what I'm saying.
She
It's
talk-
dancing. Being a dancer is a hard life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because they're like, well, there's an age thing on
an
it,
age
and you're
thing
like, we're
to
always
it.
going to find a
Yep.
18-year-old who can come up and
Do it better,
And the
quicker,
for a few years, and
cheaper.
There's just no massive pay. Like as an actor, at least for a while, it was like you could get a commercial,
Yeah.
and suddenly you make 6 figures one year. With a dancer, it's like you can
I
make
mean, sometimes if you could book a commercial as a dancer, you'd get the same thing. Yes, somewhat. I never booked a commercial where I was getting like tons of residuals. Like when I did like SNL a few times, like I still get residual checks from SNL for like 30 cents. But
my sister almost did SNL, and then Friday night they cut 2 of the 4 dancers because it was for Gaga, and it was like, and it was and it was brutal because those dancers who stayed with her went with her to the Super Bowl, Japan, California.
Which
SNLs did you?
So
do?
I was just doing. So I got booked on SNL twice. The first time was for a skit that got cut.
Okay.
So I didn't even do the performance. Like we did the rehearsal, and then throughout the week, SNL they like, okay, that one's gonna get cut, so we don't need you anymore. But I still get a residual check from it. And then the other one was it was like Xanax for gay weddings. So it was just like a bit, but it wasn't me performing for an artist. It was just like when they use dancers in the
I wonder who wrote that one. Are you in it? Can you see it online?
Yeah, it's somewhere. Yeah, if you look up like Xanax for gay wedding, I mean, it's like so long ago.
And do you ever? Then you did Dancing with the Stars later, so you got to revisit it.
I did, but that's so different. Like ballroom dance is so different from what I did, and I my thing was like going into Dancing with the Stars, I was a little bit cocky because I was like, oh, I got this. Like, it's so easy.
Yeah,
ballroom is so different and so hard. Like it's so challenging.
Because I've been watching. What's Steve Irwin's son's name?
No, Rob Irwin.
Rob Irwin, because he's been doing Dance with the Stars, and you're like,
oh, he's incredible.
It's too good. I thought it was like,
and the showmanship. Like he's just a performer. He's so cute
and so cute. That was what I said as a mover. That's what I aspired to do someday.
Dancing with the Stars.
I could do Dancing with the Stars, and that could let me live out this dream in a way where mediocrity is kind of.
Well, I mean, the show does kind of have at times throughout the seasons like this lane of like someone that's in comedy or
Nikki Glaser did it like on the way up.
Oh, did she?
She did Dance like a while ago.
I mean, I think the whole debacle right now is Andy Richter's on it.
Yeah,
and like he's not good, but like he's fun and silly. They keep voting for him, which I'm all about. But there is that lane where it's like, okay, you're not the greatest dancer, but you could, be fun, and people might vote for you.
That could be you, Gianmarco.
Well, I keep really digging at your dancing skills today, don't I? You keep bringing it up, though.
I know Elaine is on it. She's doing
no
well.
wait, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Elaine Hendricks.
Oh, Elaine Hendricks. Sorry,
she's from The Parent Trap. She was a
right.
Yeah.
Both of us went to Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yes. Peloton, big fan.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
big fan. With a hug.
What are the cursing rules?
None. There's no. I can't. There's not things that I can't say. But there's things that I personally won't say.
You ever say something along the way and go, "Oh, I'm not going to do that thing anymore."
There's maybe one time, like not even curse words, maybe just things I said. I was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have said that." But like you're just in the moment, and you're like, "Whatever."
That's what I think. If I was just in the moment, I would be.
Come on, 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold up,
shoot."
Okay, yeah. Like I won't say the word cunt.
Yeah.
Because I just learned at a very young age. That's a harsh word.
What age?
At 8 years old.
Why did you learn it at 8?
Because I'd never heard the word before. But this is when I was living in Los Angeles with my mom, and you know how parking is in LA. It's a whole debacle. So she was waiting to get into a car space, and someone cut her off and like got into the space, and my mom, like at the top of her lungs, was like, "That fucking cunt." And that in that moment, I knew that word. That's a real bad word. I could just could feel the presence of it. So it's just I'm not going to say that. I might say cunty, with the girls and the gays, but I'm not even going to say that online. I'm not going to say that in class. That's just a line crossed.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a word. My dad cursed a lot, and cunt was never part of the. I do love it too.
The word.
Yeah.
They love it in the UK. It's much more relaxed there.
If they use it a lot.
Yeah.
But I've learned from I've had jokes where if I used my one of my openers just noticed, he said, "Hey, just so you know, in some parts of
People tighten
America,
up.
they like tighten up."
People
It's like,
tighten
Yeah,
"Whoa."
you have to really use it well because it's gonna be jarring every time you hear it. It has to have like you have to be really intentional with it, I guess, in your comedy.
Yeah.
Was your mom a cursor?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I learned everything I know from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever get in trouble at school for saying a curse word like early? Because my dad
I
was a
don't think
cursor.
I did.
That's why I think I liked you
think-
as a teacher. I just there's nothing I hate more. Anything without cursing, where they do fake cursing or whatever.
Heck.
I go nuts.
Shoot.
I hate it. I didn't like it even in the good place when it was like a cutesy. I just could just fucking say it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially working out.
Yeah.
I just want someone to
Yeah,
acknowledge this fucking sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, bitch.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no restrictions. I kind of say what I want, like just more so, maybe more cultural, sensitive things. But I'm not really one that I need to say those things.
So you were living in North Carolina. Did you move around a lot as a kid?
No, just one. I moved from California to North Carolina when I was 8, and then I lived in North Carolina from 8 to 22, and then I've lived in New York for 16 years at this point.
Yeah.
So LA, North Carolina, New York. That's it.
Were you? Because I'm a big class boy. I like my workout classes.
Okay.
Were you doing the class thing? Like, did you have like when you start doing Peloton? Had you been with other spin classes, other berries, any of that stuff?
I mean, I'd taken a few here and there, but I'd never taught a class.
Yeah.
Peloton was my first time teaching a fitness class. Yeah.
Um,
I used those dancer skills to get in the door, and now we have a career 11 years later.
What do you think you tapped into? Like in the beginning, do you feel like you had like who you were to speak? Just you have to be good at just talking.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was like the scariest part. And I was just talking about this. Like, I like that I started when it was a startup company because I had a lot of runway to be a mess, to be cringy, to not know what I was doing.
Yeah,
and get that out of my system and figure out who I was, so that when like I use this in like air quotes, the opportunity of the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And when like Peloton skyrocketed, I kind of knew who I was.
Sure.
And for me, it was just like being the antithesis of like toxic positivity and like these people who like think, I want it to be fun. I want to make fun of myself. I want to, just be silly and talk about bullshit like pop culture.
Yeah.
To distract. And I'm not going to try and be anything outside of that. So 5 years in, I kind of knew that like the fun and the comedy and the silliness of it all was what people were resonating with.
Yeah,
and
then
when like there was more eyes on us in the pandemic.
Were there older ones where you were like a little bit more like?
Oh yeah, I mean like even the first year, I was like, it's just like I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah,
it's like a lot of faking it. Just, and I think because that was my first fitness job and I was around people who were successful in fitness, I tried to copy them or like be someone who's like a badass or like someone that's more I don't know enlightened, whatever, and that never really felt authentic to me. So I think
there was an era of like because I did like the P90X. I just went with the
whatever's on
fads.
trend.
Yeah. And there was such a long like I felt like there was a period of time like, hey guys, we're not doing this necessarily to like look better. We're just doing it for ourselves. And I was like, just to be clear, I'm up early. I'm trying to look a certain.
I'm trying to be hot.
It was that.
I'm trying to be hot.
And there was like a real like general like let's kind of talk around the thing. And I was like, we're here. What are we all lying to ourselves here?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's why it's that gym at the Pines in Fire Island where you're like this gym is if you're going to this gym. It is not for inner peace. It is very specific.
It is
what you are doing at this gym.
It is to tap into your body dysmorphia and the social pressures of being a gay man and having to look a certain way constantly.
That party was the one that we met and connected at. It's just crazy to go to a party where you go, oh, everyone here is pretty much it's just all the same. And thank God I trained for this pool party. But it was like what happens if What happens if I, I'm depressed for a month and I just kind of lose it a little bit?
That's not an acceptable way to live within the gay lifestyle.
It's
Unfortunately.
wild. It's wild.
I know. Unfortunately. Well, you just kind of have to let that go at some point.
There was a guy there at the party who was like, by any regular standards, a very fit man. And at that party was maybe just a little bit bigger than the other guys. And I watched he at this party of Adonises was like being like the goofy one.
Yeah.
Like I just saw him morph into
so
this thing, and I was
funny.
like, any other circle,
Yeah.
you're the buff guy.
Yeah.
And here
It's
he's like
also-
playing with the pool balls and
It's also sometimes it's funny. It's not even the fitness thing. It's like sometimes it's like, oh my, they all look the same. Like I remember I mentioned to you before. I went to my friend Constantine's birthday party, and I was like. I like looked around the room. I was like, "Oh my god, they all look like Constantine." Like they were all like, it was like, "Whoa, everyone looks the same almost." You know what I mean? Like it was, it was crazy.
Constantine
Rizzulli,
of
my friend
Titanic.
Connie. Yeah.
he
Yes.
was in Titanic.
Yeah.
Maybe I saw it. How early on were you in it?
I did it when it transferred right to the Daryl Roth.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I
saw it in the Gerstides basement.
I filled
He
in
was
there
there for a little bit too.
I was
Okay.
there a little bit for there.
Rose's
but-
mom.
Because
Yeah.
literally maybe 5 minutes ago, I'm like, I couldn't peg your face, and I feel like I'm trying to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my friend Connie. Yeah.
We love Connie.
Love Connie.
So hot. So the sweetest guy.
So sweet. So funny. But
fat ass.
big old
Yeah.
butt.
Big ass.
Big dump truck butt.
Yeah. Handsome.
He's
great
been
guy.
on the pod before.
We love him.
At this
I'm
party,
so.
did they all have a dump truck ass?
No, but the bodies are definitely all there. Yeah, for sure. Not everyone's.
I couldn't see. It was so crowded of sea of Connies.
That makes sense.
And then me and Marla and Rose.
Yeah. A sea of gay men cosplaying as construction workers. As I sit here in my flannel shirt.
Yeah.
So that does track.
Yeah.
Before we go on to this guy's stop, I do, just because I've brought it up on so many podcasts without people who are on the bike. I really hate when I do spin classes,
Please tell
to not take my shirt off. I sweat.
Okay.
It's a very sweaty thing.
Why can't you take your shirt off?
Well, most studios they don't allow it.
Well, that's why you need the Peloton, the comfort of your home.
Well, believe you me, I go to these hotel rooms and sometimes I don't really know the rules. But then here's my new policy. If I'm in a hotel room and there's glass, and on the other side of the glass is the literal pool.
Wait, is the bike in your room or it's in the fitness center?
In the fitness center.
Whoa.
Okay, well then that's inappropriate.
Okay,
You got to
okay.
keep your shirt off.
What, is
If-
there hotel rooms
okay.
with Pelotons?
Yeah.
In them?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's
And let me
there's certain hotels where if you want one in your room, they'll put it in your room.
They'll bring it to your room.
Some do, yeah.
Oh,
That's
God.
what you got to do.
I travel constantly, and
Oh,
every
yeah?
new hotel I go to, first thing I do, I go to see if the Pelotons there, because then I don't have to leave for a fucking class the next day. And then then you got to check that it's all functional.
It works.
Yeah,
because that Wi-Fi could be out,
yeah.
that seat could be, and then if you don't,
And it
I'm
messes
like,
up your
oh,
whole
my morning.
experience.
Mess with the whole experience, and I honestly extra core because the seat's gonna bend this way, and I got to bounce all the time. But
Yes.
if there's a big glass pane. And on the other side of that glass window, there is the pool and jacuzzi in the hotel.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You say, what's the difference?
Surely, what's the difference?
I mean, have you ever worked out in a space and they tell you to put your shirt back on?
Yes, in a Soul Cycle class,
Well,
I took
you
it
shouldn't be
off.
going to a Soul Cycle class.
Listen. I don't disagree. There's not a lot of space for Pelotons in New York City
I know,
apartments. By the way,
I know.
I brought it up with my girlfriend, and she
said no.
it was like either that or a couch. And I said, well, fuck.
You need the couch.
Yeah.
I would love to have a Peloton.
They made. I'm really surprised they made you put your shirt off, even at Soul Cycle.
Oh, they got on the
'Cause I know if you go take a-
reminder, guys, to keep your shirt on for the entirety of the class, and I felt something. I felt
shamed.
I felt
A little
body shamed in a way
shamed.
that
A little
I
shamed.
haven't in a long time.
Because I've taken berries. I've taken my shirt off.
Oh, berries, you can.
Yeah, berries. You can take your shirt off.
Well, but I heard you say on the reason I brought it up, other than I bring it up every episode,
I can't.
Yeah,
I
Jesus
can't
Christ.
take off my shirt
I
when
was listening
I'm
to your-
teaching.
Gwyneth Paltrow episode,
Oh.
and she said, "Why not?" And you said the same thing the Soul Cycle people say, which is it's the nipple thing.
Yeah, nobody wants to see my nipple. It's not on brand for
A lot of people
Peloton.
wanna see your nipple.
Yeah, they want to see it. But I'm saying it's not on brand for Peloton. And I okay, I guess in my defense, like we have studio members there for some of the classes. I would not want anybody to take off their shirt.
Really? If you had your own brand, your own spinoff?
No. I'm saying while it's on camera for Peloton, I think it's not a good look. But sure, if I owned my own fitness studio,
you'd have to have more. You'd have to have more of a screening.
Free
and process.
the nipples, men, women, people with breasts. Take it off.
I agree.
Let's see those nipples. I don't care.
I think if you had a shirtless class, the Peloton it would explode. It'd be the biggest thing.
Well,
that's just my theory. And if no one does it, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll start a shirtless. My dream. You know, people, if they make it to a certain degree, they start restaurants. That's not my thing. I'm starting some kind of fitness studio, and it's either going to be yoga or shirtless spin.
Fun.
All this to just heal past trauma.
Well, what is it? Everything that we do, but not to heal past trauma in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely.
But it's sweaty. You must be sweating.
I'm fine. I can last 30 minutes without taking my shirt off.
Okay.
Yeah? Be good. Drink some water. Grab a towel. Dry yourself off, sir. How much are you sweating?
I'm Jewish and Italian.
Oh. I see.
It's a lot. And so I do a hair tie, and I do a little I make a little crop top out of my tank top.
You should just buy a crop top.
I have some people have given me, some fans have given me, and they're made for a lot more boob. So they just kind of, it's kind of like
You should get like a sports
here.
bra.
Maybe.
I have pasties. I haven't had the chutzpah to wear them in class yet. I have 2 heart-shaped pasties. Because someone told me that.
What are you wearing those to, though?
To the Soul
comedy.
Cycle.
Okay, that's inappropriate.
I wore it for a sketch comedy.
Yeah.
No, they said you can, though. If I
can
cover
wear
the nipple,
pasties?
Yeah, if I cover the nipple, that's all it is.
Huh.
That's all it is.
Interesting.
What is that thing called? Compliance. It's like
It's like no name.
it's being annoying.
being a piece of shit. Yeah.
Being an annoying
Yeah,
piece of
being
shit.
annoying, like on a technicality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, I'm going to keep taking your class. I will think about how much you belittled my dancing now when I do it, but it might motivate me.
Mm-hmm.
It might motivate me
To do what? Be a better dancer?
No, to push harder on the
To
Peloton.
get
Okay,
Dancing
there
with
we
the
go.
Stars.
There we go. There we go.
He
We're
wants
gonna
to be in
find it.
Dancing with the Stars within the next 5 years.
Dancing with the Stars. My dreams. Yeah, I've given up on the big dreams, the SNL,
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. That's never been my thing. I want to be Dancing
Hey,
with the
it's
Stars.
never too late.
Yeah.
It's never too
When
late.
did you get eliminated at Dancing with the Stars?
Excuse me.
Let me be a bitch for a
Excuse
second.
me.
Let me be a bitch for a
Excuse
second.
me. I made it to the finale.
Wow.
And I finished second runner-up. Okay,
That's great.
No, third. I got third. So yeah, so second runner-up. Third.
What
So I
other-
never got a. I never.
beat you?
I went to every episode. Thank you.
That's very
Which is
impressive.
important because you get paid per episode, and as the longer that you stay on the show, the more money you make. And I just wanted to make it to the finale.
Were you fucking like working as hard as you could?
Never worked hard in my life.
Yeah.
It's a grueling process. It is one of the hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever
What's
done.
the timeline of getting the dance to air?
You have a week.
Uh-huh.
So think about it like so let's say you have the show, you just did a dance.
Mm-hmm.
You're safe. You're like, okay, I'm going on to next week. Thank God. That's on, I think when I did the show, it was on a Monday. So the show aired on a Monday. So Tuesday, you're in the studio learning a brand new dance.
Yeah.
And you have from Tuesday till Sunday, which is camera blocking, to really get it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like to fuck up on camera blocking because then I would get more in my head of like, oh, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. There was one time that I was like, when it came time for camera blocking, I still didn't have it. But then, yeah, you have till Sunday essentially, and then because Monday is show day.
Same partner every time?
Yeah, you have the same partner.
And your partner, they're like a pro.
Pro. Cheryl Burke was my partner. She'd been on the show for I think like 23 seasons, whatever.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
And so this is your whole, like, how many hours are you doing every day? You just
It's like 8 to 10 hours of rehearsal.
Oh my God.
It's a lot. Like it was a lot. And
Yeah.
And most people are like, oh, I was in the best shape of my life. I was in the worst shape of my life because I wasn't eating well. I was just like eating whatever I could at the time and then like not strength training. So it was just like, and high stress. So your cortisol levels are through the roof. So it's just not a good combination.
Were you in a good place with, okay, I got third place? Were you fucking like, God damn it.
No.
Yeah, you felt good.
No, I felt great.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to go home early.
Made it all the way to the end.
Made it all the way to the end. I was so happy. Everybody got paid the same. I didn't care about the mirror ball. I just wanted the check.
Who beat you?
Oh, Jojo Siwa and then Iman Schubert was the winner.
Well, Jojo Siwa is a real a dancer.
Yeah. But she didn't do. The whole thing was like they ask you if you've been a dancer, but have you done ballroom? So if you've done ballroom, it's completely different because it's a whole different style of dancing.
Feels like a.
Yeah. I mean, listen, and even like now they have a lot more more people with dance backgrounds on there. So I don't think that they discriminate too much. They want the show to be good. So who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know.
You know how we talked about Christina Aguilera with the riffing? That's how I feel about Jojo Siwa with the dancing. Where I'm like, I think you're good. I think you got it.
You're too good, and you're showing off too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. That is her whole brand is just doing too much.
And now she's doing
too much.
Now she's got a boyfriend too, and it's more good for her. But like she leans so her dancing was like as if she was the first gay singer dancer in the world.
Well,
it was like everything's a rainbow.
She said she created gay pop in an interview.
That's a tough thing to say.
No shit. Yeah, of course. Many people came before her.
Who created gay pop in your mind?
Oh, wow. George Michael?
I'm not going to refute it.
But I mean, I don't know. Because I think it's also like you have to be out and gay. But George Michael, yeah, especially Fast Love, when he got like caught getting his dick sucked in the bathroom and then made a music video about it. I think that's gay pop. That's really it's
gay something.
It's very gay.
Yeah.
What year was that?
I think it was in the 90s, wasn't it?
I don't think I know. How does that sound?
I don't know.
I'm sure I know George Michael songs. I just don't associate.
One of my favorite documentaries is a George Michael documentary that came out a few years ago. It's incredible. I highly recommend it. I'm obsessed. But yeah, the whole thing in the 90s. Don't you remember he like got caught? He was soliciting sex in a Los Angeles bathroom.
Oh my gosh! Like under the stall, kicking out
something like that. Yeah.
And there's a cop in full just waiting for his leg to be kicked.
I just feel like when cops are doing that, like I'm like, what?
Aren't there other things?
Other things when they're just sitting in bathroom
stall duty.
Okay.
They're just sitting in bathroom stalls. Like it's like, what are you doing, weirdo? Like
I guess. It's also the gays have no chill, so they'll have sex anywhere and everywhere. So it's just like, girl, chill out.
I just feel like
yeah.
it depends on the bathroom.
It does depend on the bathroom. That's what I'm saying. I think there are specific places is like cruising is acceptable there. You know?
Yeah, like if it's a library, okay. You can hide in the stall, police. Like a library is like, you know, like there's like certain places.
Tell me a full list of where you think gay men should be allowed to have sex.
Please, a full unedited list. Please tell me.
I just love a cop's like, God, I got fucking stall duty.
Well,
sit here all day.
duty.
The moment he sits down, someone's like,
imagine before iPhones too.
Well,
what are you bringing a magazine in that stall? You're just sitting in there, just sitting in a stall waiting for someone to put their foot.
There was certain locations that you knew.
Oh yeah, that's
that
true.
It was going to go down.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is that it's entrapment. It's not like a library. It's like
not like
we
that.
know gay guys
It's
go
not like
here.
that
Let's just
senator-
arrest a famous gay guy.
That senator at a airport. Good
Oh,
Lord.
right.
You know? We talked about that.
Airport
recently.
is
that is wild.
I'll say that.
I know plenty of friends who have hooked up at airports. Though.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I
They'll
say-
get on Grindr, and then they'll see who's in the lounge, and then they'll go to the bathroom or go to the bathroom, and they'll.
Wow.
I hear these stories and I go, surely I would have walked in on more gay sex than I have in my life.
Yeah.
I've never at the airport bathroom heard anyone having sex. Is it that sneaky? I feel like I'd see four legs. I'd hear something.
It just
You're
depends
looking
on
under all
some
the
of the stalls.
Kicking.
Some of the
Who's in
stalls
there?
you
I'm not a
can't
cop.
see.
I'm just curious.
I want to know can I see?
I'm an ally. I just want to know. Yeah. I hear about the equinox all the time. I'm at equinox all the time. I go, I open the steamer like this.
What's happening?
Nothing.
What's happening
Just
there?
sitting here, towels on. I heard this is a problem, and it's not.
Wow.
But I hear every story I hear is equinox, airport, and I go.
My whole thing is like I could never. Not that I could never. Once I started working in fitness, I said have I hooked up in a gym, steam room, or sauna in my life? Yes. Let's not pretend. But once I started working in fitness 11 years ago, and started trying to make a name of myself, I said that's not how I'm going out.
Yeah.
I can get my dick sucked many places. I don't need it to be
That's
at this
the workplace.
Gym. It's my workplace.
That's your workplace.
I don't need to be doing this here.
Yeah.
This was not a good look.
Yeah.
So, no thank you.
I'm sure there's someone that's had sex on a Peloton.
Fierce.
Many
I'm
people.
sure. I'm sure.
There's someone
many
doing it right
people
now. Right now.
Those are the people I'm beating in the calorie count. I'm like, yeah, I'm smoking this guy. It's like, he's multitasking. Let's go to our next segment. This has got to stop.
Oh.
This has gotta stop.
By the way, if you join the Patreon, patreon.com/downside, not only do you get 4 bonus episodes every month of me and Russell that are very topical and whatnot, you also can submit your own This Has Gotta Stop. Ty, could you read our patron submitted This Has Gotta Stop?
Definitely. We have Amelia, and this one's a little on brand from earlier in the episode. This has got to stop. Specialty dirty martinis. We are doing way too much with the specialty dirty martinis as a society. At this point, it is basically cold soup with some vodka in it. I've seen miso extra dirty martinis, Parmesan rind, and thyme extra dirty martini, tomato dirty martinis with chunks of tomato in it, and they're also cloudy. Vicious and thick, that they look like they should be served with a spoon. Either be a Bloody Mary or be a meal, but stop saying you're a martini. Martini should be a maximum 3 ingredients: gin, vodka, dry vermouth, and optional a whisper of olive brine, served ice cold and consumed in silence at a tense family dinner, nothing more.
Okay.
Heavy on the tense family dinner.
I listen.
As an alcoholic?
As an alcoholic, no. As someone who likes a martini, I see what you're saying with the chunks, but I do love a dirty martini, and also I would say something that this person is missing, or a shout out to a place that I like to get a martini from in New York is the Russian Samovar, because they have infused vodka flavors, so you can get like
Yeah, but that's not a soup. That's infused.
That the flavors. I'm just
infused.
saying it's a little bit of a different thing, but also add some flavor, and it's
agree
not
with
a
them.
soup. Yeah,
To
a degree, I can
think
see.
I hate when everything's a gimmick. And like the TikTokification of things, like certain times there's certain restaurants where it's like they're doing too much just so that someone will take a video of it and like free marketing, which more power to you. I think it's like, what's that restaurant down in the maybe it's in the West Village. I feel like Taylor Swift made it famous, and it has like a sour cream and onion dirty martini.
Oh, that's tough.
That's too much for me.
Yeah.
I don't need all that and all the frills, and like I'm sure like I've worked in food service, so like the bartenders fucking hate when someone's ordering that shit.
Yeah,
I fall for it. I try the thing. I'm like, ooh.
I do too. I do.
Yeah.
Just a
But I'm a classic martini. I like mine vodka up, very chilled, extra dirty, and if you've got a gorgonzola stuffed olive, I'll take it.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
but it's not necessary. So I don't know.
All right.
that's fair. That's a good. We agree.
Cody, do you have This Has Gotta Stop?
I've got a lot of them.
Okay,
You
go for it.
asked me to prepare.
You go, and we'll just go, and then we'll get to the last part, and we'll be good. Tell me when, and we'll talk it.
Ugly boyfriends in threesomes. Okay, one being hot, one not being hot is very annoying to me, because I just spent 20 minutes flirting with you on the dance floor. We've had a great connection. I'm already invested. I'm already projecting what's going to happen to us. You know, maybe we'll just hook up. Maybe we'll start dating. Maybe you're my next boyfriend.
Did they pitch to you that there's someone else?
No. Let me get to it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Then 20 minutes in the conversation, he's like, "Oh yeah, me and my boyfriend went there." And I said, "Oh, okay. So this is going to be a threesome situation." Now, when I go, "Oh, your boyfriend, is he here?" And he goes, "Yes, he's right over there." Please don't point to an ugly person. Oh. I'm not here to, I can't, and I'm not going to pay the toll of, if your boyfriend is not hot, I'm not paying the toll just to have sex with you. No, thank you.
Ty, do me a favor. Pull up Constantine's This Has Gotta Stop. See if you can find it. See if you can find it.
Did he also say something very similar?
Yeah, let's find it. I don't want to give anything away. Pull up Constantine. It's the most viewed TikTok for Constantine.
Oh,
It's
now
on
I
the
feel like I'm
Downside
copying.
podcast.
No. There's no way you've known.
Listen, it's
It's
got to be tough to be a good-looking
Sounds
gay
like
man.
an epidemic.
You know, it's
Yeah.
it's got to be a real challenge. Do you feel like
because someone has to be so hot for me to then be like, I'm gonna sleep with the ugly boyfriend?
It's
Okay,
the
great.
friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Is this just
Oh.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, refresh
Very
it. Play the
similar.
volume on it.
Very similar. But that is true. Very, very true.
Do you feel like they?
Girls coming up to gay guys being like, oh my God, let me guess, you're gay? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, of course you are. Why is everybody so hot? Like, why can't we just get one? Actually, I have a gay friend. Can I introduce you? And it's a fucking troll from under a bridge. And I'm like, all about it's the same. Every straight girl is always like, let me guess, you're gay? And then she goes, I actually have a gay friend. I think you would really like him. And they show me a picture of like Schmeagol. And I'm like...
When they say, let me guess you're gay, you should just start telling them how many females you finger black.
Yeah. The number one thing is the worst. Where it's like, I know gay people.
Oh, is that-
and I'm gonna introduce
Yeah,
you,
that's
and
it.
then they show you a picture.
And
of,
I agree.
That's
I
so
agree with
funny.
Connie on that one. And so someone has to be so hot for me to be like, okay, I'm going to take one for the team. Because here's the thing, also in a threesome, when there's 3 men involved, inevitably there's going to be one partner that's maybe a little bit hotter or that you're just more into.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, but you as the guest star in this threesome really have to be putting in extra work to make the one that you're not as attracted to feel good.
Yeah.
Because they're letting you borrow their boyfriend.
Yeah.
So you've got to play the game.
Is there an anxiety of like, I got a 50-50 this? Oh, I did this to you.
Or
I got
can
to
I
do this
trick-
to
Yes!
you.
Can I trick
Yeah.
this one a little bit, just thinking he's getting a special attention without...
Yes.
You're hooking up with one, and you got to like
Yeah.
have the hand like,
Yes!
you're a part of this too.
And
Okay.
you're involved. Yeah.
Yeah. That's an emotional minefield. Like, I just could see feeling every threesome's an opportunity for devastation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they know and they sent the good
They
looking
know.
one to
They
get
know.
you?
They know. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
other
also
one's not
happens
bringing
on
back.
this also happens on like sex apps, you know, Grindr and stuff like that, where it's like
other
you
one's in the
you're
foreground.
you're talking with somebody and they're like, oh, there's 2 of us, by the way. Like after you start the car, and then they're like, okay, well, let me see the boyfriend, and then the boyfriend's a troll, and then you have to like Homer Simpson through the bushes out of the conversation because you're like, I'm no longer interested.
Oh, God.
It's unfortunate.
Well, clearly the good looking one saw something in them, and it's beautiful.
money, security, not having to struggle for rent.
Yeah.
Sometimes a great personality. Let's not say
Every once in a while, there must be some self-aware third person that's a little like, no, you kids go ahead and have fun. I'll just be here watching. You know what I mean? Like, there must be some sort of...
or just like, hey, yeah,
Yeah.
the good old like Mean Girls. Like, do you guys need anything to drink? Like, is everyone okay in here? And then exit.
I made snacks.
I made snacks. Yeah.
Eat a Tostitos off their ass. Give me one more. This got to stop.
Crying on the internet.
Like posting a picture of you on Instagram crying.
Well, TikToks. I can't stand when an influencer gets on the internet and is crying. I'm not here to be your therapist. I want joy and happiness. I don't need you to be crying. Obviously, like, whatever you're going through isn't that bad if your first reaction is like, I need to get on my phone, set this up on a tripod, and then tell the internet how sad I am and bawling my eyes out.
And it's captioned.
Yeah.
So save your tears.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I get that. Maybe on a live, if it happens naturally, sure.
Sure.
But if you're uploading it, now I'm
In a
skeptical.
full face of makeup, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's a good one.
Let's go on to our final segment.
You better count your blessing.
You better count your blessing. We say something that we are thankful for.
We're
Russell,
so
do you have a
close to
blessing?
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
but go
yeah,
first.
yeah.
I'm pulling mine up.
Okay, I got a piece of art. Tovah and we got a piece of art for our new place.
Oh, yeah. It looks great.
Yeah, it's by an artist named Sarah Arenthal, and it's my girlfriend. She grew up in a Hasidic community.
Oh, really?
And left and this artist also grew up in a very Jewish community. And left.
I am just a side note. I'm very I don't know if obsessed is the right word, but I'm just very intrigued by Hasidic culture in general. Like, I live in Williamsburg, so you just like see it happening.
yeah.
And I'm just, what was the show where like the girl left Unorthodox?
Unorthodox.
So good.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
Yeah.
So I'm just always, so she left.
Yeah. So yeah. There's always like different like Chabad. I don't know if Williamsburg's exactly Chabad, but it's yeah. She left. The family drifted out. It wasn't
so
exactly,
the entire family drifted out. That was going to be my follow-up question. Like, is she estranged from the family?
No, it's not fully like in that situation of the show at all. They moved from New Orleans to Memphis because of Katrina, and then like Chabad was more. But no, it wasn't exactly like that insular of insular in other ways.
I just couldn't live with that many rules. There's just too many rules.
Yeah, sure.
All the Abrahamic religions.
There's
too many
so
rules
many places
for me.
you can't fuck another guy.
Exactly.
In the Hasidic religion. It's crazy.
That's it.
No, it's so this is a piece of art that it's like a teacher. It's in Hebrew on the chalkboard, but it's teaching them a lesson in modesty. And it's just like it connects so much of her, like the thing that women are taught, and the teacher is covering her hair and the little girl. So and there's a camera there that's like a metaphor or literal of the rabbi watching, making sure no one's out of line. So yeah, just really resonated with Tovah, and I love it. She brings a culture and a texture to my zero religion life that feels beautiful, and I'm happy to have it hanging up in the apartment.
Yeah.
What's your blessing, Russell?
My blessing, I forgot, I didn't mention this. My cat.
Oh.
I've been having all these pet troubles.
Oh, no.
My cat had a seizure the other day.
Oh my God! What the
and
fuck?
it's like my dog died a couple weeks ago and had a stroke or something in my arms.
Okay.
And now my cat had a seizure the other day.
So
in
you're
my
the
arms.
problem.
If that cat dies within the year, I will fucking kill you.
Oh no.
Anyways, I truly don't know what happened. He was literally sleeping on me, and then something started happening. It was very scary. And it went on for like half an hour, or no, my God, 30 seconds. Sorry. Jesus,
a long seizure.
And I'm like, well, I
was about to ask, like, did you Google what to do?
No, like 30 seconds. But it's very scary. And he's a little older. I mean, I've had him since he was a kitten. Like, I found him on the street.
Aww.
And so I've had him since he was 11, or since he was new, and he's 11 now, 11-ish.
He's up there.
And so, yeah, they could live like 20, some of the older ones.
Really?
But yeah. But he's older. But seemingly, nothing since. That was last week. And took him in. Blood work's good. All the things are good. It might have been a fluke, but it was very scary. And
God,
I'm just
sorry.
like sick of like having these animals shaking my arms. But anyways, I love him. I've had him since he was a baby, and so I'm thankful.
God,
for him.
honey, I'm so sorry. This is so back to back. It's
crazy.
nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very stressful.
So your blessing is your cat still being alive.
Still being alive at 11. I hope he lives many more years. But he's had a good life. But hopefully he lives more.
But can I interject?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's their time, and we just need to accept that.
I would say there's seemingly no sort of other things happening. You know what I mean?
Great.
Like, that's one of those things like
I get worried when somebody goes into like mounds of debt for a pet's medical bill.
Not again. Never again. But yeah,
sometimes you just got to be
been
like,
there.
It's
Been
your
there.
time, Mittens.
Been there, but I think it was the extenuating circumstances were hard. We were out of town, and had we been there,
There was one time I believe it was during COVID, where I had a friend who was doing a GoFundMe for their cats.
No.
Cancer treatment.
Absolutely not.
And it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah.
It was just like when a moment I'm like,
people got bills to pay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
just let him go.
I'm producing a short film right now, and I need this money for my dreams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I hope it's fine. I'm sorry I had to deal with that.
Me
And
too.
I'm glad it was okay.
Yeah.
Cody, do you have a blessing to close us out?
Last week I had a week off from work, and I went to the countryside of Connecticut with my mom.
Oh.
And we had a lovely time together. I have felt like I haven't had enough because she lives here. I moved her here like 4 or 5 years ago. She lives like 4 blocks away from me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I haven't had time to prioritize her, and then we made a long weekend in Connecticut, and we went on a hike, and it was just really nice to connect and have that time together. Time with our parents is always fleeting.
Yeah.
And so any opportunity to get to kind of like connect and do that. And we went on a hike, and I was like, you know, her physical abilities aren't all there, but I was really proud of her. Like she did the thing, and we got to be outdoors, and like it was lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have a Peloton?
She does, but sometimes I don't tell her to use it because I'm like, Mom, I don't know. I just be careful. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here. Can you tell
Thanks
people
for
where to
having us.
find you?
Please join me and my friend Andrew Chappelle for our podcast, Tactful Pettiness. If you like this conversation, there's more there.
Is he straight or gay?
He's gay.
Okay.
Wow.
Kind of like the opposite of our podcast.
The opposite. And you can find me at Peloton. You can find me at Instagram, Cody Rigsby, TikTok, Cody _Rigsby, because somebody stole my name before I got on there. And that's where I'll be. So please join me.
Russell, where can people follow you?
At Russell J. Daniels Instagram, and come see The Downside live at the Bell House Sunday, December 21st. Yeah.
And for me, on tour everywhere. Most of Asia sold out, but some in Australia. Just check it out. And join the Patreon, please. If you're a fan of the show, help support the show. You get bonus content or just support it. Patreon.com/downside. Thank you very much.
Downside.